welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing just a 1 month update of my braces. It's now a little, like a couple days past a month, but I just want to give an update on, how I'm feeling, how they feel now after a month, like what they felt the first week, a little backstory on, why I got them and stuff like that. So, first I'm going to start with basically just a little background. So when I was younger, I would have, like, I went to the same dentist office, but like it was two doctors, like two dentists in there, and one would say that I needed braces, one would say that I didn't. So we kind of were just like, like, we don't really think we need them. Like, I didn't think that they were that bad. My family didn't think that they were that bad. So, and plus, we wanted to just see because maybe they would shift a little bit as I got older. But they didn't really shift much, I don't think. Oh, also, and we wanted to see maybe when I got my wisdom teeth out too, if it would make like more room for my teeth and stuff like that. So basically, I just never got them done when I was younger. So a couple years ago, I was thinking about it. I was actually thinking about doing the Smile Direct Club, and just every time, like, I kept doing the trays and, like, not the trays, but like doing the impressions, and like just never ended up going through with it. But then, like, around the beginning of this year, or 2020 actually, I started to think about it again and kind of wanted to just do it because, I mean, they're not bad. Like I said, my teeth were never really that bad. It was just like a little bit of, I guess you would say kind of like crowding, because like the two teeth in the front I feel like are like pretty big. So I feel like they're like, my teeth are too like close together in some places. And then on the bottom, there is like a little bit of like gaps on like the sides of them, and then in the back here on this side there is like a tooth. They kind of like go in a little bit, like into my mouth, instead of just being straight like round it. They kind of like just are slightly in. And my bite is an overbite, I think you would call it. Yeah. So yeah, basically, I didn't really have a problem with it though, like, because I feel like they don't really look bad and anything like that. But I wanted to fix it up because in 2020, and I wanted to just start doing things that, basically taking care of myself. And two, about maybe 2 years ago, when I was going to the dentist and getting some work done, they told me that my bottom teeth are kind of shaving like the front top teeth down because of my bite. So that was another reason why I just wanted to get this done now. And two, when I went to my dentist recently, like before I got them, they were like, a lot of people are starting to get the braces now because, we all have to wear masks and stuff like that. So you can't even tell that, you have them in most of the time. So I was like, hey, that's kind of like a bonus. But I was still planning on getting them, or at least trying to get them anyway. So then that's when we're here. So basically, I had the decision to do the Invisalign, which are very expensive, and I just didn't want to do like all that, and plus like taking them out and like putting them back in like every time you eat and stuff, I think it would just be a little bit too much. So I just decided to go with the traditional. You don't have to take them out, nothing, they're in there. Yeah, you can see them, but they don't really bother me that much. And plus, like I said, with the mask and everything at work, where I work, you can't even tell that I have them on. So but yeah, so that's basically what I did. So I decided that I was gonna get them, and basically they just took pictures of, all angles of my mouth, which I don't have the pictures, but I did take some pictures after I got the braces. I completely forgot to take some before, but I took some pictures myself after I got the braces, and I will insert them in this video. But basically they just took some pictures, took x-rays, and then I scheduled an appointment to put the braces on. And so yeah, The day I got them on, it wasn't really that bad. It didn't hurt at all. They did put spacers in on my back teeth because they are crowns and they couldn't really, or they didn't really want to put the brackets on the crowns because they said that they don't really hold that much. So they put spacers in, and I still have to go, I go back next week to get them like tightened, and like I think they're going to now put whatever it is that they're like, they put the spacers in for, because they were too tight, so they wanted to like space them out before they put whatever it is that they're going to put on those teeth. But they put spacers in, they put the brackets on, they basically just like glue them on, put the light up to them to dry it, and then they put the wire in, and then they tell you to pick color. I picked light blue this time. Next time I might go with the lavender color they had, or like kind of like a milky like white maybe. I don't know, I'm not sure. But yeah, so basically they just glued them on one by one, put the what's it called, the wire in, and it didn't hurt really at all. It just felt like there was something like it almost felt like I had a what is it called, like a mouthpiece in, or like, do you know when like the first couple of days, do you know when you used to get those like fake teeth for Halloween that had like the vampire teeth on them, and like it was like a whole thing, not just like the two, but like the whole thing goes in your mouth and they go on the bottom and the top teeth? It kind of felt like I had those in, because I felt like I always had to like this is gonna be a little gross, but like suck up like my saliva, because I felt like I like didn't have control of it or something. But that's what basically the first couple days felt like. Also, it also felt like I had to put my my lip like on top of the braces. Like I kept like going like that every time I closed my mouth, because it just felt like weird, obviously, because I'm so used to it just being my teeth, but now there's something on top of my teeth, so it just felt weird. But yeah, that was basically it. The first day was not that bad. It was a little weird and kind of hard to like eat stuff, because I tried to eat ramen the first day, and that was a little weird because it kept getting stuck in there, and like I wasn't used to that. Yeah, and then moving on to the next day, basically the next like maybe 4 days, it kind of started to feel like sore and kind of hurt a little bit. The first day, like after I got them in, the one tooth over here that I said is a little bit like tilted, because also they put bite blocks on my teeth because of my overbite. They didn't want me to bite down on the bottom braces, so they put bite blocks, so I couldn't bite all the way down, so the bite blocks would hit my teeth before, you know, my teeth come together. So every time I would chew and bite down, that tooth in here that I said was like a little bit in, like going inward, would hurt so bad. And obviously I think, you know, because it's trying to correct that. But yeah, it would be like almost like my eyes would start watering every time I touched it. Like it was like sore. So yeah, that was the first day like after I got them in. And then after that, it just started to get better. It felt a little like weird and like a little bit sore, but it wasn't really that bad. But after a week of, you know, me having the braces and everything, completely like fine. Like I got used to, like right now, I'm completely used to eating with them. Like yeah, there's some things that are a little bit more difficult to eat, but like normal stuff, like I just chew like nothing. Like it doesn't even feel like the braces are in there anymore. Sometimes I kind of forget that they're in there, so that's good. Like the feeling, the weirdness of like stuff being in your mouth and like having a hard time chewing and it being sore, it does go away after like a week. I would say it went away for me at least. And yeah, and then I know like last week I think it did, there was a period where like my front tooth kind of felt like a little sore, but it wasn't like where it hurt and that I couldn't chew. It's just like I like felt it and it like just felt weird. Like that's how like the kind of sore that it was. It wasn't like a hurting sore. It was just like when I touched it, I'm like, oh, like that there's something going on with that tooth right now. But right now they feel completely fine. I barely even notice that they're in there half the time. It feels normal to chew, to drink, everything like that, like just feels completely normal. The only thing too is they do give you these little wax things to put on the braces if they're like scratching your or cutting your gums. And I did have a couple of like times where it felt like it was scratching, or it did scratch my gum. On this side, like the bottom down here scratched a little bit, and then the one all the way in the back on this side did. But I just put the little wax things that they got me right on top of the brackets, and it basically felt like smooth and didn't bother me. And I slept with those because they said it's okay if you like swallow them or like eat them, like they're perfectly safe to do that. But most of the time I just put them in at night so that when I slept, it wasn't scratching my gum, or like my gum had time to basically heal itself. But that was like the only thing. It wasn't really that bad. It didn't hurt like too bad. It just felt kind of like annoying, so that's why I wanted to like put those in, just to kind of let it heal a little bit, so it wouldn't feel like that every time, like rubbing, I guess, like on your gums. Like that's what it felt like. And another thing with the gums is I do sometimes bite like my gum when I'm chewing something. I think it's because I do try to like, well, because I have the bite blocks in, I can't really put my teeth like all the way closed together, so I do kind of have to chew a certain way to like chew stuff. But even though it doesn't hurt or anything, it feels like completely normal now. I still have to kind of like chew a certain way just so that I can bite all the way down on my food. But I have bit my cheek a couple times, and that does hurt. But other than that, that is basically it. There's like nothing else bothers me right now. It feels perfectly fine. I know once I go back next week and get them tightened, I'm sure they'll probably hurt for a week or so after that, and then it'll just go back to normal again. So basically the time period, so when I first got them in, it was December 9th, I think it was, and I don't go back obviously until next week, which is January 19th, to get them like tightened. So it was like 6 weeks for the first time. I don't know if it changes or anything like that, but at least for the first bit that you have them in, I had to wait 6 weeks to go back and, you know, before they change it and tighten it and all that stuff like that. So yeah, that is basically all that I have to share with you. I hope this answers a lot of questions, if anyone had any questions. This is just a 1 month update. I kind of wanted to do this just so I can look back on it too. I am going to, like I said, put pictures, if I haven't already, and kind of like videos of how my teeth looked like the first day they put them in, or like the day, I think it was like the day after. And I'm going to show them now. I don't think that there is a big difference though. I will say I don't see the difference right now, but you know, sometimes you don't see it until you like look back or look side by side the pictures and stuff like that. But I am going to put some pictures too of a month later and now, how they look. But like I said, I don't really see a difference, but we'll see once I edit this video if there is a difference or not. But that is basically it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm probably going to be doing another one of these videos maybe like a year into my braces, or maybe 6 months, depends, we'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to give a 1 month update and just basically explain a little bit on why I got them and stuff like that, and how they felt for the first month. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below if you have any other questions. I'll make sure I'll try to answer them, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.